it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with day 3 of Diamine Inkvent. I did want to say, I didn't find my swatch cards, but I did find the notebook that I was using last year, because I was doing writing samples of A Christmas Carol, and now I kind of wish I was still doing that. Now that I found this, I was like, oh, I wish I was still doing that. But yeah, I did have the sample of Sub-Zero for last year's ink. I wanted to like show it off, and like this is much more green. This seems to be like a lighter ink, so it reminds me of Sub-Zero, but they're actually pretty different. This is definitely lighter and bluer, and obviously has shimmer, but yeah, so there's that. And then Yule Log, I wanted to show it next to Winter Spice. I feel like the base color might be lighter, and it definitely doesn't have like the black sheen, because it has the green sheen with the blue shimmer, but it's kind of a comparison next to that, if you wanted to see it. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and put this away. Here's the dried chromatography. You saw it damp, but here it is dry. Again, the shimmer. Now it doesn't, the line that was under the shimmer doesn't look as prominent, but I can still see very, very, very light lavender, and then into the pink, and then like an orangey, and then a yellow and a green and blue. It's very cool. Very cool. Right. So, move that. Now we get to open day 3, which is, this is going to be awkward to show. Day 3. We have Solar Storm. This looks like a purple of some kind. It is a Chameleon ink. I know the Chameleon inks were new this year, and I'd have to look up, actually, I feel like I saw a description of what the Chameleon inks are, so let me do a quick Google search. Okay, somebody posted on Reddit, Chameleon inks. They weren't introducing a new ink, they were listing Chameleon as a descriptor for the type of inks. For those who want more information, here's the word from England. Chameleon is a type of shimmer ink. The shimmer effect is much brighter than standard, and when the ink is applied to the page, the color changes depending on the angle of the light. Obviously, the broader the nib, the better the effect for this will be. Just one more reason about one more reason to be excited about opening the tiny doors this year. So, can we see it in here? I can't really tell. Okay, we're gonna have to open this up. But it sounds to me like it's like a duochrome sort of thing. I'm not sure if it's the shimmer. Well, it says the shimmer is brighter and looks different in different light. So we're definitely gonna have to check this out. I hate this packaging so much. Diamine. If you do the same packaging again, please include a perforation strip. Holy Mother of God. I cannot with this. Like first world problems, but seriously, let me get into the ink. Let me get into the ink, y'all. And not have these teeny tiny pieces of plastic that my cat will find. Pull them out of the trash or whatever. She'll find them wherever they are. Okay. Alright, I can't wait to try this. Also, I just got the cutest, I just ordered the cutest little like Inkvent ink holder. I'm very excited about it. It should be here on Monday, so I can show it off then. Oh, one thing I wanted to see, I didn't notice any like super smelly inks Although I think I remember reading that there might be scented inks this year. Okay, that doesn't smell. But like, you know, last year there were a couple of inks that were just like overwhelmingly strong, like like chemicals and stuff. Okay, none of these smell very bad. This one's probably the most chemically smelling, but I really had to sniff it to get that, so I'm pleased. Okay, what should we do? I'm still figuring out how I want to do these videos, honestly. Like, I just don't know how I want to do them. But we do need a swatch. So we will start with our swatch card, because that's honestly the most important part. So I'll move that out of the way. Dip pen. Paintbrush. Okay. Ooh, and I'm going to use one of these paintbrushes, which like soak up the ink a lot. So it looks like green. Or maybe gold. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited about this. Solar Storm. The ink doesn't seem to coat the vial at all, which is nice. Inkvent 2022. The base color reminds me of the, I think it's Lilac Nights from the 100th anniversary set. Oh, and a chromatography. This thing is covered in cat fur. Pearl's been up here. I've got some on my finger. The shimmer mostly looks green on my finger from this angle. Not sure if it looks different on yours. Maybe gold? Green and gold? It is very shimmery though. Okay, I'm going to do the chromatography before I swatch it. So let's do this. Ignore my messy desk. I'm going to shake it up because it's been sitting for a long time, and then we're going to re-dip so I get a fresh ink application. Oh, I dipped it just a little too far, so that's not good. Doesn't look like it's doing too much in the way of color, like color separation. It feels pretty standard. This kind of bluey purple, dark, like a shady blue-black maybe. I think I have silver on or purple on the brain because the label looks purpley. But the chromatography looks blue. Like a blue-black maybe? Let that sit and do its thing. I'm gonna have to shake this up again, but we'll move this. The shimmer that was, the ink that was on my hand. How did I get someone, who was it? Was it Arthur? No, who commented? Julian commented about how my hands don't get inky. There you go. We've done it. We've done it. We have gotten ink on my hands. Okay. So this is dried a little bit. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it does look more shimmery. Trying to get... Okay, let's just make the swatch. How about we do that? Just make the swatch, and then we don't have to wonder. And then we don't have to wonder about it. These brushes soak up a lot of ink. Oh my god, I almost dropped it. It definitely looks more of a blue-black. Not a purple like I thought. And I feel like this actually might be like a drier ink because I didn't get the same sort of like, well, bam, that I got on the swatch card. Ew, it's pretty though. I've done the chromatography so I can use this water. The shimmer is definitely brighter. Oh, look. It's definitely like green and gold, and I feel like there is maybe a little bit of sheen or haloing. There. This edge I missed a little bit, so I just did it like that. There. Not ideal, but definitely looks to be green and gold shimmer. And it's very sparkly, like everywhere. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Let's do a splat. Again, we've got shimmer, so I'm gonna shake. Okay, so the water looks purple on my automatic pen, but it looks blue on the paper. And I'm going to I am trying to somewhat keep this contained, but also can we make it do things over here? Move, 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 move. It doesn't want to move very much, even where there is lots of ink, so I don't know what that means. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Lots of shimmer, though. I hope I've gotten enough on there. Solar. Okay. This obviously needs to dry as well. This is so pretty. It's looking gold on camera, but I definitely see green too. It's green and gold. Ah, nice. Okay. Okay, where is our Hobonichi? Actually, I'm gonna do the splat on this because I want to. We'll see if we get anything else. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I like this line of swatching. I feel like I could probably get one more day on here if I'm careful, but we might just keep it to 3. Do I need to shake it again? I'm going to, just because I want the best application possible. Boop. I really like that you can see shimmer even in the dark, in the like lighter, drier bits. See, this wipey looks purple too. And last but not least, it's not sticking to the nib very much, so I'm like, oh, did I get ink on it? But I did. So fun. That shimmer though. That shimmer though. I definitely see green and sometimes gold, depending on how the light hits it, or where it is in the sheen that you kind of see in there. It dried pretty fast in the dip pen writing, the gloss dip pen. This is one that I think I want to see in a nib. Like a pen, like in a pen. Soon. Not just because it's purple. And I forgot to do the calendar page again. That's okay. We will see the calendar page. And maybe I'll just show the calendar page every couple of days. We'll see. But yeah, there's that. Let's take a look at all of our other applications real quick. I don't know if the ink that I really think it looks like the most, I don't know if I have a swatch card of it handy, but this is definitely going to take a while to dry. It's a lot of ink pooled in this one area since it wouldn't move around, but there's that. Here's our swatch card. So it does look like there is kind of a, I want to say red, but it looks kind of more like a brown sort of sheen. And I don't know if it actually looks like a brown sheen or if it's just because it's like covered in glitter. But I like the shimmer. I really love that you can see the shimmer in the lighter bits, because a lot of times when the ink goes light, you lose the shimmer. It's not as the shimmer's not as saturated where the ink is saturated, but you can still see it, and I don't know, that seems special to me. And then obviously this is still drying too, but you can see. Very nice. Mostly looks like shimmer here. I like how it looks in Diamine. And then our chromatography just looks It looks like a lot of blue, and then there's the very barest hint line of pink. I don't know if it's not. The very, very barest hint of pink. A very light pink line at the top. Which is, guess where it gets a little bit of the purple from. So it is a lot of blue with a very, very light bit of pink. I'm going to write what it is here. It's still a tiny bit damp, so we'll let it dry. 3 Solar Storm. I don't know if this is like really holiday-y, but it's a very pretty ink. It reminds me a lot of Tempest. Oh wait, where's the book? Where's the book? I just had it. Here. Tempest was my favorite from last year. I think that was day 4. Yeah. Oh, it does. It kind of does. It reminds me a lot of Tempest. It even has like sort of this, it's not, the sheen is not as shiny here, but yeah. This is more of a blue black, and I think this is more of a blurple. But definitely reminds me a lot of Tempest. Hopefully you can see that. I really wish I could find, I'm going to have to look for my swatch cards, because I think we need to see this more in depth. Do I have anything that looks like this, though? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Here it is with Diamine Eclipse. This is definitely darker. I have too many inks. Kobe Cosmo Blue? No. Do I have Lilac Nights? Do I have a swatch of that? I know I want, oh, here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, it doesn't look anything like Lilac Night. I thought it did at first, but this is definitely purple, and this looks... Okay, I guess I don't really have anything that looks like this except for Tempest, and I don't know where that card is at the moment. So wait, what's this? I thought I saw... Oh, no. I was gonna say Regency Blue, but no. There you go. Okay, cool. Well, if I find my other swatch cards, we'll definitely compare next time, but yeah. Has this dried at all? Not so much. But definitely. In my mind, the closest ink to this is Diamine Tempest from last year, which is one of my favorites. I didn't buy a full bottle, but I did when I think it was Vanessa. Somebody released unopened. They broke them all open and started selling the individual bottles, and I bought like 3 bottles of Tempest and haven't used it since almost. So yeah, anyway, yay. Day 3 of Inkvent in the books. Hope you enjoyed this video. What did you think of this ink? Are you excited to see more of these Chameleon inks or not? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I will see you next time tomorrow with day 4. All right, take care. Love you. Bye.